and welcome to We Wear Wellness, a very cozy session today. I am just in the middle of my work day actually, and I'm pretty tired if I don't look tired, but I wanted to, sort of chill with y'all, and I'm gonna wear my glasses so I can see. Um, but, I wanted to talk about how we go from one thing to another constantly, one after the other. And it's just so frustrating, honestly, because I was just thinking about this. And, you wake up and you start thinking about, okay, what you're going to wear. Then you wear your clothes or like your outfit. Then you think about what you need to do for work. You start your work and then you're thinking about what you need to do next and next and next and next, right? Until like the evening. And then you think about what you're going to do in the evening, like what chores you have or what you need to make for dinner or, the workout you need to do or whatever it really might be. And then the evening comes and then you think about the next morning and then the same thing happens. And then maybe you'll think about, oh, Friday night dinner, like you're going out with your friends. But then Friday night dinner comes, and when you get to the place with your friends, you're just thinking about, okay, when you get home, you're going to do this or you're going to do that and you're going to do blah, blah, blah. And we're just like rushing through life, tackling one thing after another, with the only goal of finishing this task and going to the next, going to the next, going to the next, going to the next. What's next? What's next? Do you feel me? I think like I can't be the only one who's experienced this. Um, I'm sure, actually, if you say no, then you probably just didn't realize it because we're so in tune, and I see this with everyone around me, always thinking about the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And it gets why it gets so frustrating is because you lose yourself in the process. Obviously, if you're just thinking about the next thing, then what about the now? What about you? What about how you feel? What about this experience? And are you even like living? Are you even real? I know that's a little much, but it sort of is true though, because are we even real if we are not experiencing the current moment? If we're not in this present moment, are we even, there if we're just focusing on the future? Because entire future is made up. It's not actually happened, right? So it's just a thought, it's just an idea. And if we're just constantly thinking in this thought or this idea, in this intangible space, and we're just living there in sorts, then we're not actually living in the present. And if we're not living in the present, then again, are we even real? Right? I don't know why I'm having these thoughts, but I think that this can often lead to, like, philosophy aside, it can lead to feelings of frustration and just that disconnect with reality. And I think, like, for me at least, sometimes I used to just, wake up and be like, or not wake up from sleeping, I mean, but just sort of come back to the moment and realize, wait, where is my time going and what am I even looking forward towards? Because every single thing that comes my way, I'm always thinking about the next thing or the next thing I have to do. Even when I am looking forward to something fun, like let's say we're looking forward to the weekend, we know it's going to be a fun weekend, we're traveling, but then when that happens, we're thinking about what's next on our to-do list or what we have to do when we get back home or what we have to do when we wake up the next morning. And so how is that beneficial or how is that even purposeful? Because we're constantly looking for the next thing or thinking about the next thing or worrying about the next thing, right? And so that can be very disappointing because I don't think disappointing is the right word. It's more like you just feel like, what's the point of this? Which I guess is disappointing. Maybe they have, a correlation since point is part of the word disappointment. Um, but, but yeah, you know what I mean. And it can just feel so like it can just completely crash your expectations or not match your. You can feel very, very upset and sad when you think about this because you realize, yeah, what is the point of me working so hard or stressing so much when I'm only looking for the next thing and I'm never actually happy. And so, anyways, to cut this long story short, I was just realizing how we actually have the opportunity to be more present. And how can we do that? It's like it's so simple almost, but it's not easy, of course. But let's say you're making coffee and you don't like making coffee. Maybe you hate waiting for the water to boil in the kettle. I hate that personally. I get so bored and so annoyed and so impatient. Or maybe, you make coffee in your coffee machine and you have to like throw out the grinds and clean the little thingy bob, I don't know what it's called. And that whole process is just tedious and annoying and frustrating and it's ugh. And you don't want to do it. But that's a prime example of something that I personally just do to get done with so I can move on to the next thing. But what if I stopped and I tried to enjoy that moment or enjoy that process and try to be in that present moment, even if it's with something that I don't like doing, like waiting for the stupid water kettle to boil or to clean the coffee grinds, whatever it might be, something really annoying for you as well, like an annoying chore or something, even not even a chore, just something annoying that you have to do. What if you actually find some beauty in that process and you just feel alive while engaging in that chore or that activity, like you actually spend time doing it and you notice and you pick up the mug and you pour the water or you hear the sounds of the kettle, the whistling, the noises of the bubbling water, and you just feel alive and present in this moment, and you don't think about the next thing that you have to do or the meeting that's going to start or the next thing on your to-do list. You be just be and do that annoying, boring thing, but it's not annoying or boring anymore because you realize that you're alive in this present moment, and that's a present, that's a gift. And you find the fascination, the amazingness in that moment, that the fact that these atoms are together, they're creating this mug that you can see, that you can touch and you can feel and you can hear, and your body is doing these cool things. You're breathing and you didn't even think about it, and your eyes are blinking and you're not really telling your eyes to blink, and at the same time there are like 7 billion other people on the planet, and all this is happening. And how cool is that? And you get into the coolness of this moment and this awesomeness of this moment, and you're actually present, and you release all ideas of the next thing that you have to do, the next thing that you have to do, the next thing you have to do, the next thing you have to do. How cool would that be? And you know what? I've given you the example of some like a boring or frustrating chore. But what if you can practice with the boring stuff, the annoying stuff, making boiling water, making coffee, all of that, and you practice with the yucky stuff? But then, when something good does happen, when you do go out for that Friday dinner with your friends that you've been looking forward to all week, or when you do go on that vacation, and you have already practiced being in the present moment and enjoying the boring things, how much more amazing will the good stuff be? Imagine. Because we are creatures of habit, and so the way we do one thing is the way we do every other thing. And so if we just rush through the boring tasks, it's very likely that we will also rush through the good things, the good moments. And I have noticed this in my life personally. When I'm rushing and just not paying attention and not enjoying the small things, even the big things, they're not fun anymore. I lose touch with reality. That sounds so crazy. Not in a crazy way, but I'm just so lost in my head and thinking about everything I need to do that I'm not even able to enjoy the good, fun stuff. But when I'm able to enjoy the blah stuff, I'm also able to enjoy the good stuff that much better. So, yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because I am realizing that I am really rushing through life the past couple of days, and I wanted to slow down. And it's important to remember why you want to slow down and what is on the other side of slowing down. And I wanted to share that with you. So just for some motivation, because it's not even motivation, to be honest. I think it can really add to the quality of your life and make you feel a lot better, and not even a lot, I think exponentially better, because otherwise we are robots and we get lost in the machine and the day-to-day humdrum blah blah blah, tick tock tick tock tick tock, like robots, dum 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 dum, next task please. And I don't want you to waste your life being like a robot. And I think actually, so me showing up on this video and sharing this with you, I think it could be the best thing for you if this is what you need to hear, because I'm saving your life. Okay, that sounds so preposterous. I promise I don't think I'm some weird, like some savior or something, but I just want this message to reach you, because I really believe that it's so important. And I don't want you to spend your life just going through the motions and then waking up and realizing you're not even happy because you've been going through the motions. Because that's happened to me and it sucks, and you just realize like the pointlessness of everything you've been doing. So, find the point, find the beauty, find the awesomeness in the smallest things and enjoy it. And now I'm done with my rambling. So I hope this was helpful. Take care. And I love you all so much. And do share in the comments below what you thought of this. If you agree with me, if you think I'm crazy, I'm happy to just, bounce off ideas. And I love conversations like this. So if you do think I'm crazy, it's okay. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. And do subscribe if you like this video or if you like my other content. That means the world to me. And bye.